Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my review of the new film Blade Runner 2049. This, of course, is this long-awaited sequel, 35 years long-awaited sequel to the original Blade Runner, which starred Harrison Ford and was directed by Ridley Scott. Confession, I didn't see the original Blade Runner until earlier this year at the Flashback Film Festival, thanks to our good friends at Cineplex. And when I saw this film that was made in 1982, and even though I saw it in 2017, I thought, this is a movie that is way ahead of its time. There were so many references that we use today that it's like, Ridley Scott, did you have a crystal ball? It was a fantastic film. So this is the long-awaited sequel, which stars Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford is back. We've also got Jared Leto as well. Now, I don't want to say too much about this movie because I don't want to give too much away, but I'll say a couple of things. First of all, before you see Blade Runner 2049, it's in your best interest to see the original. They do their best to try to catch you up, but if you haven't seen the original, you're going to miss a couple of key parts in this film. Now, of course, it's set in 2049, and Ryan Gosling's character is a Blade Runner, and he's going after replicants as well. But something on a case that he's working on leads him to go and track down a former Blade Runner, of course, played by Harrison Ford. So without getting into too much in the movie, let's talk about the movie overall. It is directed by Denis Villeneuve, or in some parts of the world, Denis Villeneuve, the same director who was behind such hits such as Sicario and Arrival. So right off the bat, you know that this movie is going to have fantastic sound and sound editing. It absolutely does. The other thing that this movie does extremely well is the cinematography. This is probably one of the most beautifully shot movies that I've seen this year. I just absolutely love the visual effects in this film. The story is very good as well. It's one of those movies where you get to the ending and then you think to yourself, holy geez, I need to go and see this movie again just because I think I might have missed a couple of things here and there. It was very entertaining. However, the movie is 2 hours and 45 minutes. Is it unnecessarily long? Kind of. In some parts of this movie, it does drag, but those parts are few and far between. When you're coming into a sequel like this, I understand that it's not going to be a 90-minute film, but 2 hours and 45 minutes might have been a little long, so you might want to hit the bathroom before time. Ryan Gosling continues to impress me with his acting. I've loved him since before Drive, but I really loved him in Drive, and I think he's a fantastic, versatile actor. And Harrison Ford is just money. Let's be honest. The man is Hollywood royalty and needs to be treated as such. I think it's a very entertaining movie. The only complaint that I had about this film, it is the umpteenth film that advertises 3D but doesn't effectively use 3D. It is a complete money grab in most movies that say 3D, and this movie is no different. The problem is that I decided to see this movie in VIP for the simple fact that at just under 3 hours, if I needed to get up and go to the washroom, I didn't want to have to climb over a bunch of people. I wanted that extra leg room. Too much information, I don't know, but we can share. But no, 3D, completely not necessary in this film. I don't know if it's completely filmed in IMAX, because I saw it in VIP, so it wasn't VIP IMAX, but I'm assuming that's probably a money grab as well. You know, quite frankly, unless it says Christopher Nolan, don't worry about the IMAX, and unless it's a movie like The Walk, the 3D is probably not going to be effective either. So money grab in that aspect. Otherwise, very entertaining film, extremely well done. Denis Villeneuve, fantastic Canadian director, brings it home again with this great movie. I recommend this film. I was actually going to give it a B+, but then I realized I graded the first one a B+, and it's not as good as the first one, so I brought it down to a B. Entertaining, see it in the theaters. We've been crystal clear that 3D is not necessary, but go and check it out and let me know what you think. As always, you can reach out to me on Twitter at CFL_fan, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier, and WittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.